In the previous video, PRINCE2 was introduced as a leading project management framework. This video will look at the 7 principles. The PRINCE2 principles are universal in that they can be applied irrespective of language or culture. They are self-validating in that they've been proven over many years to be the most effective ways of managing projects. They're also empowering because they give their practitioners the ability to influence the outcome of the project. If you can show that you're applying these 7 principles to your project, you're managing a PRINCE2 project. This principle says that a project must have continued business justification. This means the business sponsor, which is paying for the project, must understand the benefits to be achieved in return for its investment compared with the costs, timescales, and risks of the project. Business justification must be checked on a regular basis throughout the project. If that justification ceases to exist, the project should be stopped. This principle states that you should always learn from experience. PRINCE2 encourages the project management team to look at what was done well or badly on previous projects and ask, what can you do better on the current project in order to avoid repeating past mistakes? In this principle, the people involved in a project must have defined roles and responsibilities. Having the right stakeholders involved in decision-making is crucial if the project is to succeed. PRINCE2 defines 3 primary groups of stakeholders that form the project board, the highest level of management within a project. Firstly, the business stakeholders. These represent the organization paying for the project and expect something back in return for their investment. Secondly, the users, who represent those who will use the project's products to realize benefits for the organization. Thirdly, the suppliers, who represent those who will use their specialist skills to design, build, and deliver the project's specialist products. Having the right people on the project management team and each member being clear about his or her responsibilities is crucial for project success. The project board makes the big decisions about the project and delegates authority for the day-to-day management to the project manager. In turn, the project manager delegates authority for chunks of the work to one or more team managers. In this principle, a project should be managed by stages. The project is broken up into management stages which provide control points for the project board to review progress and decide whether business justification still exists. The project board delegates authority for managing each stage to the project manager, who then manages day by day using a detailed stage plan. The project board monitors progress by reviewing a higher-level project plan, which is updated at the end of each stage. This principle states that a project should be managed by exception. When the project board decides to proceed to the next stage, it delegates authority to the project manager by setting tolerances for cost, time, quality, scope, risk, and benefits. For example, suppose it's estimated that $100,000 is required to complete a stage. The project board may set a cost tolerance of, say, plus $10,000 and minus $5,000. This means that, providing the project manager is confident that the stage can be completed for between $95,000 and $110,000, the project manager does not need to refer to the project board. On the other hand, if the project manager forecasts the stage cannot be completed within tolerances, an exception has occurred. This must be escalated to the project board for its decision. Management by exception therefore enables a very efficient use of senior management time. In this principle, a project must always focus on the products it should deliver, including the level of quality expected from them. The sum total of the products to be delivered is called the scope of the project. The scope must be agreed between the major stakeholders as early as possible. Their agreement forms the basis of planning and status reporting throughout the project. Any subsequent changes to either the scope or products must be carefully considered in terms of the impact on the project's objectives before any changes are implemented. The final principle states that PRINCE2 must be tailored to suit the project environment. No 2 projects are the same. The greater the risk, complexity, size, or importance of a project, the greater the degree of monitoring, reporting, and control that will be required. In the next video, we'll look at the themes.